Hello and welcome to the drive, and this time it's from Kansas City, Missouri to Omaha, Nebraska. It's going to be shorter than both Des Moines, or for than Des Moines, Wichita, and St. Louis combined. So, oh man, why do I keep messing up? Okay, so we're in downtown Kansas City trying to get out of here and try to get on the 3529 loop. 29 north to St. Joe and 35 north to Des Moines. But we're not going to Des Moines or we'll go through St. Joe, but we will not go do anything more than that. So I'm trying to get to the other side. Okay, this is the exact ramp that I-29 and I-35 was going on. But it's not that here North Kansas City 2, St. Joseph 52. About 52 miles from St. Joe. But we will most likely not go through it at all. And plus, I've been through here in real life too. Just 2 years ago, I went with my grandparents and I went to Omaha. And that's where we're going right now. And there's going to be a lot more large drives coming up next. Largest one is to Denver, which I don't want to do that right now, but okay. Trying to get out of this area. We left North Kansas City and then back into regular Kansas City. But this time we will take the I-29 exit towards the airport and St. Joseph. There's a 3-lane highway, but it's not going to be like that for long. As we get on here, and this is basically the first exit on the whole entire interstate. But it really goes into downtown. So this highway goes all the way up into Canada. This is St. Joseph 47, Council Bluffs 170. We're not going into Council Bluffs, we'll be going into Omaha. Alright, now we're in Gladstone. It is okay, back in Kansas City, I guess. Okay, so I wonder if this is going to be more like Des Moines, but crappier. I don't know. Okay, sorry I haven't been talking for a while, but I'm really focusing. So once we get into like the Council Bluffs, Omaha area, yeah, things aren't gonna look as boring anymore. But we'll also go through St. Joe, which is pretty much nothing there either. Okay, we've been on the road for 5 minutes now. Alright, the airport is very near. Yeah, so it's 185 miles from here. So I guess over here is like the northern Kansas City area, like that. It's also called the Northland. So yeah, we're almost to the airport. My way to the airport, I just go I-70 to I-435 all the way until you get into the airport. And Terminal A isn't there yet because there's going to be a new terminal coming soon. Alright, there's a C-Nex over here. It's not a Kleenex, it's a C-Nex. Okay, so in this area, I'm getting a lot closer to the airport. Mexico City Road, Topeka. Alright, so over here is Platte City. We're basically in the countryside now. And, okay, since we're almost in Platte City, there's gonna be like a big orange water tower coming up here. And, where's that? Right there, you see? That is the Platte City Water Tower. And that is basically the halfway point between Kansas City and St. Joe. The best is yet to come. A ton of trees, yeah, that's a ton of stuff to see. That says 273 North Tracy Weston. We will not go there. 21 miles already in Missouri? Man, feels like it's a lot more than that. St. Joseph is now 26 miles away. So the way station is over here. There's not too much to see up here. There's a big way station. Then there's Camden Point, which is just a mile away. And once I get past St. Joseph, there's nothing to see at all. But over here in Camden Point, there is a Trex Mart. We saw some on I-35, but I remember that there are some up north here too, like over by St. Joseph and all that other stuff. So if we were in Platte City on I-29, we'd be on Kearney on I-35. We'd be in Cameron on I-35, and then we'll be in St. Joseph on I-29. It's like basically level to each other. Alright, Dearborn, Missouri is next. A very, very small town on the interstate. Nothing to see. Okay, Dearborn, Missouri. New Market, Dearborn. Alright, St. Joseph. Alright, DD5, St. Joseph 18. So we're getting closer. And the next small town we get to pass by is called Fawcett. And yep, I just said that as it pulled up. So Fawcett is next, and then after that is St. Joe. I don't think we'll go through downtown, but yeah. Jeez, it's like I don't see anything up here at all. Alright, this place is called Fawcett. We are 35 miles away from Kansas City, or past Kansas City. I'm not sure how far I am from Omaha. It doesn't say. Okay, I guess over here St. Joseph. This is Buchanan County. So I'm heading more northwest. But I bet there will be a sign soon. There it is. St. Joseph, next 7 exits. And after we pass this place, it's gonna be insanely boring. Downtown St. Joseph is that way. Now I'm on my way to Council Bluffs. St. Joseph Gower. I believe this is where the city limit sign is. For St. Joe. So Missouri Western State is next. So west to St. Joe, east to Cameron. Frederick Boulevard. This is gonna curve up northwest, and it'll change. Okay, mile sign, finally. Junction Route 71-7, Council Bluffs is a whopping 122. King City, St. Joseph. Okay, Rockport 59, Council Bluffs 120. So it's quite a ways. Savannah's a mile away. Okay, how far are we? Alright, we're 5 miles past St. Joseph and 58 past Kansas City. Okay. Oh man, that felt weird. Trying to get around to here, but still kind of difficult. Alright, over here now, there's nothing but fields over here. And then here's 229 connecting Maryville and St. Joe. Okay, so we passed all that. So, okay, another mile sign. It says Mound City 26, Council Bluffs 114. Okay, just gotta get through this boring stuff. And then we'll possibly be in Alright, now we're in Amazonia, Missouri. How does it take like 15 minutes to get to St. Joe? But it takes like 50 minutes to get to all the other stuff. Oh, another one? Mound City 23, Council Bluffs 111. We will go to the city west of Council Bluffs called Omaha. About 20 minutes on the road, and I'm starting to get a little hungry, but after this video I'll try to eat something. Okay. Another exit. Over here I don't see anything but hills and fields. Looks pretty boring over here. What county is this? This is Andrew or Holt. Alright, this is Holt County. After Holt County, I'll be in Atchison County, and then I'll leave Missouri. I'm still quite a ways, but over here it says north to Mound City, which is I'm not sure how far it is now, but we are in Oregon, Missouri, and once again, Mound City 16, Rockport 42, and Council Bluffs 107. So it goes Mound City, then Rockport, then Council Bluffs. Huh. I don't have a lot to say about all these trees, bushes, whatever that pink stuff is. Right here's another highway towards Oregon. 59 basically traces down Missouri on I-29, and then Highway 69 tracks down I-35. And then Highway 61 traces down 55 in Missouri. Alright, 159, 3, Rockport 34, and Council Bluffs 99. So this is Forest City. Still filming. Not much to see. Council Bluffs. This is northern Missouri, or northwest Missouri, past St. Joe. Over here, it's just flat. Okay, I was yawning. Well, we're getting kind of close to the Dakotas, or not right now, but on I-29, like in Sioux City and stuff. We'll go through all that stuff. But for now, here's Mound City. Rockport's next. And then after that's all that stuff in Iowa that's boring and nothing to see. Okay, still heading west. Pretty looking highway, that's for sure. Imagine if you're out here looking at the landscape, nothing to see at all but silos, fields, and trees, and power lines, and bridges. Sometimes it gets a little boring, so some of you guys might want to fall asleep during this. Alright, going over the Little Tarkio Creek and into Craig. Okay, Corning 6, Council Bluff 78. Okay, feels like the miles have burned down very quickly. But once we get to Rockport, Missouri's gonna be gone, and Hamburg, Iowa is the first city in the state. But we're going to Omaha. I remember when I was like in Northwest Missouri or Mound City or something like that, there was like this little airstrip and these airplanes would like fly around the crops. Man, that would kind of be scary. But now we're in Fairfax. Okay, 100 miles in Missouri. Amazing. I'm gonna say we're about 10 miles from Rockport or so. That's what I think. I called it. I I called it. Rockport 10, Council Bluff 71. Oh my goodness. How did I ever call that? I remember when I went to I was going my way to Omaha and we stopped in Rockport for no good reason. She thought it was Jamesport, but not even close. Jamesport's like past like east of I-35. It's like in the middle of nowhere. And she also heard the loudest goat. It was like meh. About 104 miles and we're in Rockport now. Yay! And then this would most likely be the end of I-29 in I-29 in Missouri, and then we'll go into Iowa. But for now, I just gotta focus on Highway 136. Over here, I'd probably be in Bethany, or probably somewhere even further up north. So there's 115 miles in Missouri on I-35. Let's find out how much there is in Iowa, or Missouri. We won't get to be for the whole entire state of Iowa, though. Alright, Rockport 2, Council Bluffs 62. So we're almost there. Tarkio next, right? That's on 136. It's going east, but we're heading northwest. So now the closest town we'll go through is Watson, Missouri. So now that we've passed Rockport, and there will be nothing. Okay. So there's nothing but corn on the left and trees on the right. Next town is probably Watson. And they're also going to be a Sheldon fireworks, like in northern Missouri. But now they have one here. Okay. Okay, Hamburg 9, Council Bluffs 57. So now Iowa is getting close. So this is basically the northwesternmost town in the whole entire state of Missouri. Come on, switch to the other side. Alright, over here I think this is the end of Missouri. Oh, it's like right there. Okay, there's the Lewis and Clark historical marker. Okay, now it's back to Rockport. Don't know why, but I guess that's closest larger town from here. Watson's just like a little bitty town. Alright, very, very rural around here. Okay, back in Watson and Rockport, still in Missouri, but we'll leave it soon. I know for sure. Oh man. So, let's see, Rockport, we're 13 miles past that, and we're 76 past St. Joe. Hold on. We're in Iowa now, okay. I saw the mile sign. This is the last one. Was it farther in? It was farther in Missouri on I-29. And now the people of Iowa welcome you. Iowa, fields of opportunities. Hamburg is your city. So I'm assuming we're about less than 50 miles away from Council Bluffs. And there's a beautiful lake to the west. But now that we're in another state, I'm not sure if this even matters anymore. Missouri, we'll leave that in dust. Nebraska's what we'll go for. Sydney 19, Council Bluffs 50. We're still about 50 miles from there. Well, that's still kind of close. Okay. Look at all that corn. There's rural places all over the place. And this is one of them. Even larger cities have like countryside stuff, like in Independence. There's like a lot of like wheat and corn and stuff. So now over here, this place is getting closer towards Sydney and Percival. Oh, this is Percival, Iowa, but Nebraska cities. Also to the west over there. And Nebraska City, that's one way if you wanted to go to Lincoln or something. Alright, what's this water tower? That is the Sap Bros Travel Center. I have seen that before, but I haven't been up here in 2 years. And no, there are no White Castles up here. I mean, like southwest Iowa all the way up to Omaha. I think it should be pretty close. But it's like a 50-mile stretch. Imagine if there was a race on this highway and then there's like a ton of cars like blowing over the whole entire highway. Alright, welcome to Percival. Percival is the city we're in. So, since we're almost there, well, our destination isn't even in Iowa. It's in Nebraska. Yeah, some people say Nebraska's so boring, except Omaha, and Lincoln's a humongous college capital. Northwestern, or like most of western Nebraska, like Sydney and Shadron, and Valentine's more like north central. They even have Runzas up here. Well, I think they're headquartered in Omaha because there's a massive ton up in Nebraska. And the only one in Iowa is in this weird, like in this really small city called Clarinda. And yes, it's in Iowa. Welcome to Thurman, Iowa. Okay, another mile sign. Okay, Bartlett 4, Council Bluffs 32. We're all getting closer and closer. How far are we from Nebraska anyway? Okay, it doesn't matter. Okay, so I guess we're going a little northeast now. So over here is Bartlett Tabor, or whatever it is. $40 in, and who knows? I could actually beat Des Moines. Pacific Junction 8. Yep. Well, technically I'm already in Pacific Junction, but yeah. And the county Council Bluffs is in is Potawatomi. And the county Omaha is in is Douglas. Okay, since we're less than like 25 miles from over here, feels like I've been like blowing all over this, or blasting all over this highway. And the drive isn't too bad. Nothing to see but fields. But we're 27 miles outside of this. And if you're going north, like by the airport, you're already in the suburbs. But over here is Pacific Junction. This is like 19 miles, I believe, outside of this place. This is Keg Creek. Isn't there a rest stop over here? I remember going to a rest stop and then somebody from Festus. It's in Missouri, but okay, Glenwood 7, Council Bluffs 19. Okay, now that I can actually see a big electronic sign, we're getting into the Omaha Council Bluffs Metro. Okay, Council Bluffs 16, Sioux City 112. Sioux City shouldn't be a bad drive at all. And now that Council Bluffs like getting oh so close, it's really okay. There it is, Council Bluffs, Iowa. That's where we're at. We're probably like way past St. Joseph in Kansas City by now, and pretty much at the end of our trip. Okay, I guess back in Pacific Junction. Okay, almost there. And then here's Offutt Air Force Base, or whatever, however you pronounce it, or however you Iowans pronounce it. Alright, now we're in Pottawatomie County. This is basically the metro now. So once we meet I-80, we're going to meet up with that, and then get to where we're supposed to be. A big silo up there. Over here it says I-29 South Detour, use I-82 or I-80 East to I-35 South. That's all the way into. Oh, it says 680. I thought this said I-35. Hold on, let me read that again. Use I-80 East to I-35 South. Whoa. And then another thing says something about 680 to like just north of downtown or something like that. But who cares? We're just so close to. Oh, I think there's a sign that says it right there. Okay, I-80 isn't too far from here. Pretty rural over here, but it'll get more city-like, especially once we get back to Omaha. Omaha West, Des Moines East. We are not going to Des Moines again. Okay, here's this cool looking sign, 29 North, close the exit 61B, use I-80 East or to 6680 east. But yeah, because it goes northeast, it like squiggles up. Alright, let's see over here. We're going 80 west, 29 north, Omaha, Sioux City. Okay, since I can't see it anymore, I need to get out of here. Oh yeah, isn't there road work over here? Is this like an express lane? I don't think it is, but okay. Now that we've met I-80, we have now met it. Alright, there's Council Bluffs over there. Oh, Sioux City, Omaha. Gotta take east. So this is I-80. And there's Omaha up there. Right over there, there's the skyline. Pretty cool. Pretty cool indeed. Oh man, I took the wrong way. Supposed to go. I keep messing up. What am I supposed to do? Okay, I guess continue on I-29. That's weird. But okay. Okay. Gotta be cautious over here. Alright, this way. Alright, there's Omaha right there, straight ahead. This place actually looks cool. There's a huge pedestrian bridge over here. But that doesn't matter anymore. We are going. Welcome to Omaha. Alright, we're gonna continue around this area. Okay. And that's the end of this trip. Alright. Goodbye.